Alright, hello guys and welcome back. Today we are talking about more Borderlands 3 news in the form of job listings. So all this news comes from my friends over at dsasmblr.com, and if you want to read their whole article, links will be in the description down below. Okay, so the first finished job we learn about is an individual who, quote, created high quality firearms and environment art. He's a contract weapons artist responsible for producing high poly models, low poly models, UV unwraps, baking, and textures for Borderlands 3 weapons and environments. So a lot of that, don't really know what it means, but he was working on it and he worked from July 2016 to February 2017. So his contract with Gearbox Software is already up and he's already done the concept art that he was hired to do, which is really cool. Next person we'll talk about is the character / game designer. He's, quote, currently working on Borderlands 3's playable characters. And he's been working at Gearbox since June 2009 to the present. So that unfortunately doesn't give us too much information about when he started on Borderlands 3 other than he is working on the playable characters, which is really cool because those take a lot of work and it's nice to kind of get an idea of who's working on this franchise that we like so much. Next is a concept artist who worked for Gearbox from April 2015 to October 2016. And he also worked on Battleborn. So, you know, obviously builds up a lot of faith. You say what you will about Battleborn's gameplay, it still looked really good and carried over the same art style inside the new engine that they are using for Borderlands 3. So it gave them almost a practice round to go through and figure out how to work certain mechanisms and how to just fine-tune the software to make it look great for Borderlands 3, their big money-making franchise. Alright, so next is Brosa. He's an artist on DeviantArt, so link to his DeviantArt will be in the description down below. He also helped on the concept art and has amazing post-apocalyptic artwork on his channel, not channel but page. So I would check that out. You can kind of get an idea. He is really active on Facebook and always posts updates. Not on Borderlands, unfortunately, but just on his art. And he did announce, I think close to a year ago, that he was working on Borderlands 3 and made his own little Borderlands 3 logo and then had to confirm that it wasn't official or anything like that, just so people wouldn't get confused. So that's cool. It's cool that we can see some of his art and kind of go through and get an idea of what the future looks like for the game. And finally, the senior concept designer who has been working with Gearbox Software from November 2007 to the present. He worked on Borderlands, Borderlands 2, Borderlands the pre-sequel, Battleborn, and Alien Colonial Marines, but just as a visual advisor and not as the concept artist. Thankfully, because that game was garbage, and it didn't really look that good either, so... he has done an awesome job in the past. He helped create Claptrap and his entire look. That was all from him. He has a website where he's posted most of the concept art from all his experiences at Borderlands 1, 2, and the pre-sequel. So if you just want to scroll through there, you can kind of get an idea. He always does an amazing job, so I kind of trust whoever he brings on his team or what he kind of decides the vision for the game to be. And I think that we are all in good hands. I think also all these people, the fact that a lot of them are finishing up their jobs, it's a good sign that they're moving quickly through development. And these games this big just take a lot of time, so them being more careful and working with this new game engine really doesn't make me feel bad at all. And I'm glad that some of these contracts are finishing up, so they're actually moving through development, moving past the concept phase, and starting to actually develop the game. So thank you guys so much for watching. Links for all this is in the description down below. The main article and the two concept artists to check out their stuff. Let me know how you guys feel about all these concept artists and job listings being finished. Do you think that Borderlands is taking too long? Do you think it's not taking long enough? Do you like these artists' work? Let me know in the description down below, and like, comment, subscribe for more Borderlands news. See you guys in the next one.